KB, one thing that I noticed, we talked about it, man. I mean, from the moment I stepped out here, these guys are bigger, they're meatier, they're badder. Talk to me about how you got the players to buy into this weight room culture.
Yeah, I mean, we just, we changed the look of it first and foremost, made it more functional, and then, that was been a priority. Last summer, obviously, it was a little bit of a late start getting into the last season, but then really, from February the 5th on, we've been 3 to 4, days a week. Speed and agility has also been a huge priority for these guys. We don't have the luxury of, 80, 90, 100 kids out here, so we've got to be really efficient at the group that we have, and they've really bought in. So I'm excited about, what their bodies look like and how they're moving this year.
And, what was kind of the secret for you and your staff to get these? Because, I mean, that's not always something they're wanting to do is get in the weight room. How did you all kind of nudge them along to get them to buy in?
Well, it's taking the whole staff. All summer long we had 6, 7, 8 coaches here every single morning. And when they see that energy from us, then they're going to want to give that energy back. And so I think that's been really big about us is just, never having a dull moment, always trying to make it exciting, but pushing them to be the very best.
And, you got a lot of quickness out here, especially with that pass run, that real quick pop like that. How awesome is it to see that out of these guys so early?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. We graduated some really good skill players last year, and so this year, a lot of our skill guys are younger, some of them are. But, we have a great mixture of some leadership out of that group, and then, a nice sophomore group that's coming up as well. But, yeah, I mean, we're just a lot more fast, a lot more athletic, a lot more ball skills. And we're not having to teach on football 101 like we were last year this time. It's a lot more scheme. We're a lot more specific on things, and so they're buying into that a lot.
Yeah, and obviously the Piedmont district has always been a kind of smash mouth district. You do have your few teams that can, spread the ball out through the air. But, talk to me about how these screens and how these draws, these real quick plays, how that's going to help y'all spread the field this year.
Well, I think, if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing and we're running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage, then I feel like we're going to get more one-on-one opportunities, and that's when we can take advantage of maybe taking some shots and doing some things in the RPO game, screen game. But it starts up front, and we've got, a lot of guys coming back up front, so that's where we're going to hang our hat. We've got, a great core running back, so I'm excited about establishing that and then getting to the pass game later.
Yeah, and, really, you do, I know, from talking, it seems like you've got a nice mix of like youth and, veteran leadership. How have you seen the returners kind of step up and fulfill those leadership roles?
Well, we constructed a leadership group. We started back in January, and we started with just upperclassmen, then we kind of branched out to some of the younger guys. And we've been meeting once a week and just talking about, anything from, their personal life to what's going on at school to football to, verses to, whatever inspirational they need to have that week. And so we've been talking about that, and they've just taken those young guys under the wing. And like I've told them, good teams are led by, myself and these other coaches, but great teams are led by them. And they're going to listen to them a lot quicker than they're going to listen to me. So, they've done a great job with that. Obviously, we've still got a ways to go, but they're really meshing together really well.
Yeah, and, I know it's only been, a couple of official days together, but I'm sure you guys have at least had some team meetings, some group meetings, things like that. What's been the theme kind of so far going into this preseason camp?
Really just, bringing effort, bringing energy, at every play, buying into what we're doing, first, second, and third down so that we can be successful, on drives, on defense, being aggressive, taking away the ball, tackling, those have been a lot of priorities, but just really, we got to take care of us. We can't worry about the end of games. We got to start fast. I think last year we put ourselves, to be in a couple more games, and we just kind of psyched ourselves out. So I think confidence has been a big thing with these guys, and, not trying to make it false confidence, but just building on small things. And, I think they're buying into that as well. Yeah,
last question. We'll get out of this heat, man. Really, what is the message that you want to give to the Tunstall football community going into this season?
Yeah, I mean, that you can come out, and you can see, good football. You can see us tackle. You're going to see us block. You're going to see us do all those essential things. But you're going to see more pride, and I think that's something that a lot of these kids wanted. But just pride, in this community, because it's a very athletic-driven community. And we have a place in that. So just, come on out and support us. The kids have been working really hard, and I know they're going to appreciate it.